Okay, so today is going to be possibly one of the last episodes of the series because we have so few heroes left to play. And of course, I'm still going to use the benefit of all the free ones it gives us. So we still have a few damage characters, we still have a few flank characters, but we don't have too many tanks and we don't have too many. Or no, I mean, we have a decent amount of tanks and we have a ton of healers, right? I played healers for the first time last episode, so we're going to play probably more of them this time too. And I do like the role, but that's the whole problem is like, I can save others from death, but not myself, as Palpatine said. Just like you're not going to be able to guarantee that your team wins, but whenever I play a role, we tend to do a lot better. Or whenever you have a role, period, because it's not role queue. That's saved for ranked, which I can't do ranked until rank 18, or no, until I have like 18 heroes in my in my collection, which is never going to happen. I'm not sure how Rocket League would fit into that, but I guess I could do some format with it, like one game per each car or one life per each vehicle type or something. We haven't played as her. Imani has been on the free rotation for every free car. Imani has been on this for a long fucking time, dude. I swear, like a month. How can that be? I don't know how often they change it, but she hasn't changed. These two I've done. I didn't like her at all. She's one of my least favorite characters. She's just annoying. We do have one here. So we do have at least one damage character and one flank character. And I'd be remiss if I don't play them because obviously we're running on empty with whatever we have available to us. We don't have any tanks that I can play. I do have enough resources to buy some that we've earned obviously in the course of this playthrough. So that's like my final reserve life. Once we fail with everybody that's free, then we'll have no choice but to use that. And I might have to select out for 15k heroes because some of them cost like 60k and stuff, and I don't want that. We do have the 2-3 healers here. And so we'll kind of just go through in order. I want one of these to last a really long time, though. Because in all the time I've played this, I haven't had a single one that's lasted like more than 4 or 5 games in a row, which is very strange. That's why I was so disappointed with Overwatch as well. That's the whole reason why I played PvZ Heroes in the middle instead of playing this, because even though that's still ongoing, because I was so dejected by how badly that one went. An automatic rifle pass down through house. Ico, what, you're giving me like fucking lore and flavor text in the in the description of the weapon, that of the ability that deals 400 every 0.45. Valor, fire a charged weapon shot to hit all enemies in sight. Let's take your review. Like, what are my favorite heroes that we've played as so far? Like, Imani was amazing, 10 out of 10. I love her whole vibe and whatever, like my whole glass cannon mage style. Willow was pretty cool. Bomb King was pretty cool. He's okay. Didn't really like her. Not really a sniper. She's okay. There's a lot of AoE type of characters. Tyra Banks is kind of just not that interesting. Kind of boring. He's like a Pharah knockoff. Victor and Tyra are kind of just boring. It doesn't mean they're not good, but they just feel like basic run and gun types. He was okay. He's kind of confusing. She little convoluted. So the rest I haven't played. Yeah, Imani and her are probably the best. And you might think, oh, that's just because I got to the highest mastery level with them because I must have gone on a good streak. But I don't feel like I even won that many games with Imani. It was only like 2 or 3. How come the mastery level went up so much higher than anybody else? That couldn't be my longest streak, but no, it's not just because they lasted that long that I like them. Just mechanically, I do enjoy them. The She Sucks. He was okay. I kind of like his style play. This guy was cool, but he's not really my style. You got to kind of shadow step behind them and stuff. She was amazing. She might be my favorite in the whole game, but obviously it didn't last too long. We lost to that Fernando Clown guy. Moji, I used my ult on him like 3 times just to try to take him out of the game, but we still end up losing. Very, very cool character. This guy, I like his aesthetic, but I didn't really understand him too much. How did we only get to rank 2 with her, though? I won at least 1 game. This guy was the funniest one ever. I go in and we just lose before I can even do anything. Like, he's such a useless clown, or we were just getting destroyed that game so much. So I can't even have an opinion on him because it was over before I got to do anything. That one was really dumb. Thief of Hearts, more like Kingdom Hearts. Haha, he looks like a character from some universe like that. I like his aesthetic. I don't think I liked him too much. I like this guy just because of his auto aim ability. Any ability that just kind of does the aiming for you. This guy was kind of cool. Fast-paced gameplay. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, this guy was cool. I didn't use the claws enough, though. Fernando was pretty fun, actually, as much as I call him a clown, mainly because of his picture. So he's good. He was pretty good. I like most of the tanks, actually. He looks pretty awesome. Azan. Yeah, I think I like most of these. In fact, this guy I was going to say is kind of stupid and a Wrecking Ball knockoff. But the one cool thing they did with him is that you roll, but you can't move. So you can either stay in one spot and plant or roll. Wrecking Ball can just kind of run around too. So that makes it feel a little bit, you know, if it was exactly the same as that, then it would be a little boring. But the fact that you have to commit to either staying in place or moving is cool. How come you can target him even when you're on the next page? It just stays there, I guess, until you target somebody else. So this guy was kind of confusing. Somebody actually, I've been trying to keep up with uploading these series, so I uploaded the last week's video by now, and somebody posted this super elaborate, like that's a perfect example of somebody who plays the game a lot and is an expert and is a, you know, even a tryhard, but in a good way, who knows a lot. He posted like this whole paragraph long story about how to use this guy and how exactly his abilities work in the meta, and I should actually read it. Hold on, this is kind of a good segue moment. I'll go to my own video and actually read what he said. Look at how in-depth this dude wrote. Maybe because he was so bothered by my shitty play, of course. Because of course I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not saying that I'm even the most instinctive player always, that I'm going to figure stuff out, but let's see. Paladins episode 8. So look at what he said. Yago, is that what his name is? I don't even know that much. Genos Furia. Oh, no, maybe he's talking about something else. Who is Yago? Oh, the fucking tank. Okay, never mind. It wasn't even the healer. Yeah, we are going to place an emphasis on playing the healers now, but I might not get to one because I'll go on such a good win streak with one of them that it's just got to be. One of these has to be meant to be. And it almost felt like Mercy was going to be that one in Overwatch because I'm such a willing healer, right? Like, I might do 0 damage, I might not do anything else, but I'm going to heal, and actually enjoy doing my role, just like as a tank. You know, whenever I play a role, I am actually doing it, whereas people just do random stuff. Yago plays more like a dive character. You rush in with your travel form acceleration, then kill the supports, and with your at least 750 DPS. At least 820 with the corrosive acid talent, 20 less than the highest DPS in the tank class, Atlas. Look how much of an expert this guy is on the game. You can kill them pretty easily, and the hardening is good for countering things such as Sky, Time Bomb, Genos ult, through time and space because it gives high damage reduction. Also makes your survivability better and prevents stuns. Primal Vision is good with level 2 talent where it gives you 450 shield to allies and gives allies 50%. I gotta show this. This is like, I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. It's just kind of funny to me somehow. Very hardcore sort of comment that this guy knows the game. He takes it seriously. Yago plays like a dive character. You rush in with your travel form, acceleration, kill the supports with at least 750 DPS, at least 820 with corrosive acid talent, 20 less than the highest DPS tank class Atlas. You kill them pretty easily. Hardening is good for countering things such as Sky. She knows ult through time and space because it gives damage reduction. It makes your survivability much better and also prevents stuns. Primal Vision is good for level 2 talent. It gives you a total of 450 shield to allies, 15%. I'm sure everything he's saying is true too, but allies 15% speed boost for, yeah, when I ban advice in my chat on my Twitch, then people have no choice but to do it here because of how much of a clown I'm sure I play like. 15% speed boost for 4 seconds without the talent is good for locating targets through walls. In before this guy's like an esports Paladins player. And just don't go for the level 8 talent, Unnatural Persistence. It isn't good. It does low healing supports, staying on the point, which you don't have to do in Yago, because people will focus you. Yago has a damage reduction passive plan and form. Passive also responsible for turning other forms into CC, into stuns like Pips, Evil Mojo, Moji's Bon Appetit. Sir, this is a YouTube video. Sir, this is a blind playthrough. But I do appreciate the level of effort that he put into that comment. I just found that really funny. It must be like, that's what it means to be triggered in a positive way. You're not triggered like, oh, you suck, quit the game. Like, that's what he could say. But he's actually trying to help and giving insightful advice. But the problem is all those characters that I played as and that were mentioned in that comment, I already failed and died as in the video. So I can't even play them. So even if like, wow, now I know how that character works, after reading the comment, it's not going to help me because I can't play as them again. So too bad. Okay, Valor, fire a charged weapon shot to hit all enemies inside of you. All enemies in sight. Does that mean that it's going to be like an auto aim thing? Because that could be, that's all it takes for it to sound up to be one of my favorite characters. The way she's holding it makes it look like a sword. Automatic rifle. Like, doesn't that look like a cover on it? So 400, just shoot. Hit all enemies in sight with your rifle. I don't know what that means, in sight. Presence, charge your rifle for a long range firing shot. Long range piercing weapon attack that deals 800 to enemies hit. Grace, quickly dodge and fire off a deadly shot with your weapon that deals 400. So obviously you get the mobility on that. And fire off a deadly shot that deals 400. I assume it'll be like Ashes, where it kind of knocks you back in the act of doing it. Enlightenment, channel the power of your noble blood and take reduce. My ults have been really shitty because ults are so specific and elaborate that just reading them doesn't do justice. And if it's my first time ever using it in the course of my first time playing a character, right, I'm just going to do it in a way that's not really effective or whatever. Or I'll hold it back for too long and then I end up wasting it. Like, I'll use it, but I could have used it twice in the amount of time that I used it once because I'm too reluctant. I don't want to use it and then mess it up or something. Take reduced damage and launch the embodiment of your house to deal 1600 damage to your target. Your title is really not doing wonders right now. Why? Channel the power of your noble blood and take reduced damage and launch the embodiment of your house. That is a very strange term. I'm going to launch the embodiment of my house at you. Would that be a threat? Would that be considered something that you would feel afraid if somebody says that to you? Left click is a shot, right click is auto shoot, I guess. F is the dodge and shoot. And then, you know what hasn't happened in any of these games? I haven't, because my family's rabbit has sadly died. Oh, rip Simpson. Like, nobody's taken the hero that I'm playing as. So, like, I'm intending to play as that chick we just looked at, House Aiko. But nobody has really stolen it from me where I've had to quit out, thankfully, not to jinx it. Fucking, as soon as I say that, are you fucking kidding me? I guess I could do this one instead. Launch burning oil through there. Oh, God. Please give me the 39 seconds, though. Launch oil through the air. I guess you don't have to play them exactly in order that way, but named after Simpson and his donkey. Launch burning oil through the air every 2 seconds, dealing 400 with the first two and 700 with the final piercing swing. Has a maximum ammo count of 9. Is fully effective up to 90 units. Okay. Burning oil. Enter a countering stance for one. Oh, I hate these abilities. Absorbing effects from an attacking counter, dealing 600 damage. Counters. Projectile is fully effective. No, it shouldn't counter for 600. It should counter for what you're actually deflecting with it. Right, whatever they shot at you. So if it's an ult, it could do more. Disperse into smoke, becoming ethereal. Lunge forward, swinging your blade in the deadly arc, dealing 400. Launch forward to stun an enemy, dealing 2,000. While attacking you are immune. I like the ones that just sort of one-shot people, which that would almost do. Lunge forward, disperse into smoke. So Q and F. There's another guy who feels like he could be Genji. So as soon as I say nobody's stolen my chick, or whatever character I was intending to play, it's okay. And I also don't have much of a choice when it comes to these deck choices you have here at the beginning, because by the time I... Oh, I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. Oh, no, I guess I do have... I don't know how that works. Like, it locks the other two at the first set, but whatever. Yeah, I'm auto-purchasing stuff, and I'm just choosing whatever's on the left side of the thing. Because I haven't unlocked stuff on the mastery track regardless, so it wouldn't even matter. The left click is just a shot. Right click is a deflect. Q is a smoke. And F is a... F is like some sort of a melee swing. So, not really my type of character, but it is interesting nonetheless. He looks pretty badass, too. In a way that's not like overstated or ostentatious or anything. But no, I do like the healing role. I'm probably one of the few people who would enjoy that. I just have to be able to... I have to be able to somehow still win these games, though. It doesn't matter if I'm doing my job. There's the third one that does a lot. F is going to do that. It goes actually fucking super far. Counter if I become the target if they're hit. Q is going to be a smoke bomb ethereal thing. Come on, you get him so low, dude. How? I hate that so much. That's my number one pet peeve in any of these games. You get somebody to like 1 health, and not even like you as in me. It's just like, come on. But they won't finish him off. Like, they'll just let him live on forever. Look, 1 HP, 1 HP, but they won't die. They won't die. Oh my god. It's so stupid. Where's the teamwork, dude? Meanwhile, I just kind of face roll and do whatever anyway, but... Yeah, I like how all the characters with swords in this game have long range attacks from them. Like the other... Even that chick with the... Whatever it is. The chick with the thing that's like Bastion wannabe over here. The chick with the thing that was like the Reaper... Grim Reaper side thing. You can do that to get away. I mean, this is almost like the scythe, basically, is my point. Look at that, look at that. Deflection. This game is like, it takes the best parts of Overwatch and like just makes them badass. Like, oh yeah, just go and fucking badass abilities. Some of these characters are awesome. Some of them obviously feel maybe a bit too similar to that effect, but like, it just combines 2 of them, or it makes like a slight alteration. So F is a super long-range thing. Fuck. So we're doing pretty good. Let's actually try to get a good streak going. I won't take a ton of credit for it, one way or another, but clearly you got to take with the good with the bad in this type of format, where you know you'll get carried by your team once, you'll get held back by your team once. So it is what it is. You have to just be able to deal with it, and it is of course unranked, but I wouldn't even mind playing ranked. It just won't let me because Q is the smoke bomb. F is going to be that. What am I forgetting to do? The right click, I guess. Okay, that was a little bit dumb just to walk out there like for no reason. Now I'm going to stop my team from actually winning. Or again, I don't pay attention to when my ult is actually up. Let's see. So E would be you lunge at a particular target, so I could do it to... See, now here's where I hesitate on the respect of... I hesitate to actually use it. Did I actually kill somebody, though? I hesitate to use it. Have I ever had a pet? Yeah, when I was younger, I had one, like a dog. Because I'm like, oh, I'll save it for the next round because it's not going to let us actually finish the push, but maybe it would have. Like, maybe it'd be very tight here. I don't think we're going to do it. So the 1 point doesn't actually equate to much here. Sometimes you try to do like everything so perfectly that you end up not doing anything at all. It won't matter though. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. It still does not fucking matter. Yeah, of course. I liked it. But see, even there, I didn't do much of the taking care of it. I guess I sort of just, you know, my parents would do that. I guess I'm just lazy when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, we got so close. Oh, we got overtime, overtime. If only I'd saved my ult for now. Come on. We're going to lose the overtime, and then we'll end up losing the whole game because of it. The work is worth it? Yeah, it can be. I'm not saying it's not. It's just... Jesus Christ, man. That was such an easy second point that we could have potentially gotten. I don't like how it doesn't keep track of your damage meters and stuff, or maybe there's a way to see that, but maybe that's the number one thing that holds me back, is that I'm not getting the optimal items. I don't even look at the items. I don't even show them most of the time. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. Who cares? Like, I'm playing this game like it's an arcade game. Like, there is no shop. This is like Overwatch. There's no shop mechanic. Even though there is, I haven't looked at it once. I don't care about it. So at least I like the fact that they have the auto purchase mechanic in there. But that's basically what people do anyway. They auto purchase from whatever the meta preconceived best thing is. Sometimes it seems like my reactions are very slow, but I guess I'm just sort of overthinking it. Like, I'm trying not to just do everything right away, but you sort of should. I don't know. I feel like, why am I only doing the one thing there? But it's because I don't feel like anything else is going to be too consequential, per se. Stay on the aggressive there. I love these swings of the swords that are like very, you know, very long range, even as silly as that might seem. Although I don't like the different angles that he goes at. It should just be like, you know, he'll try to chase me and in the process be very vulnerable himself. You should almost do this. Take out the fucking tank like this. Or I should do the F. Use the alt now. Make the push. Come on, finish him off. That's actually on me because nobody else is around. I got you to 1 HP, but you're still out in the open. Like somebody could potentially. How is it overtime here, dude? We won this one. What are you talking about? How could you possibly lose this one? You're at 99%. Like, what's going to happen? They would have to get up to 100% to be able to save it. What do you mean? Come on, fucking stupid tank. How are we not getting it? I don't even understand. Okay, good. Now we have to get a second point at some point here. We just can't keep doing the same shit over and over. I'm trying to do the right click, but it's not working. What do you mean? It bugged out. I was hitting right click. I don't know what I would do for the 5,000 points. Choose one of the ones on there. I forget what's even on there now. Normally I do the top one by default, but I guess d.va wasn't even on there. I haven't really updated that much, but they're aware of my countering mastery. Do that. Do that. I just always do that, and then I can't get out of there. I guess I'm overestimating. Don't like any of them. I mean, you can suggest something. I'll have to look through my big master list here. How is it that we get the first one so easily, and then we just can't do anything? Because then it still evens out. They always get their second win here. Stupid fucking Bastion. Clown. Jesus Christ, man. Just step out for like 1 millisecond. I don't know why the aiming seems maybe so easy in this game. Like, every hitbox is like overly generous. Use aimbot. Yeah, you really don't even need it. This game is very, it de-emphasizes the aiming aspect. Not saying aiming wouldn't help you to be good at it, obviously. But it's not as important as you might think. You just kind of annoy him, get him to focus on you, and then it'll be some kind of other thing. How are you so unbelievably hard to kill right now? I'll just use my ult. Like, I don't even care, dude. Like, I've fucking had it with you. How? What is happening? You're just invincible. This person cannot be killed. What the fuck? They're just frozen in place, too. They still don't die, even then. Just in principle. Do the 600, use that to get away. This is kind of a weird thing to do. You should actually use the Q more so to get away. Come on, please just push the... Or we always get to this last second point. What the fuck? Yeah, I've had a hard-on for the tank. I just don't want to see them survive or do anything. Okay, thank God. What is the ult doing? I don't get it. I go on them, and then you do a bunch of attacks, but it didn't do anything to her. How do you see the abilities here? Even that, I don't even know. Who cares? The true hard mode where you don't even know what your abilities do, and you certainly don't do, like, a practice game. This is the practice game. Dude, if we lose a 3-1 lead like the 2016 Warriors, I'm not going to be happy about this. When our life is literally on the line. I've had a hard-on for the tank. Yeah, I mean, it's been really... I haven't had this big a hard-on for tanks since I played War Thunder or since I played World of Tanks. Haha. Capture the objective to win. So again, the first point tends to be the easiest, not to jinx it. Just like how I jinxed the fact that we... Okay, this Bastion guy is just too strong. I can't do anything about it. Okay, okay, I get it. Fuck. Oh, now they're gonna do their comeback. Another one you said is... I mean, they're doing pretty good even without me. So clearly don't take that as me not really contributing to the team. 19 and 11. I mean, hey, 2-to-1 ratio is what it is. But I guess I usually don't play in such a way that I really mind dying. Like, it doesn't typically bother me too much. Which is maybe dumb to say that, but... That's good. It doesn't feel like that slash really does that much damage, the mobility move. Now you have the ult coming up. I want to try it again just to see exactly what it's going to do here, but... Okay. That's pretty good. It's all consensual and stuff. What context did I say that in, though? I wonder. Why would I feel the need to qualify that? Oh, like just talking about relationships, like how, oh, it's an open relationship or whatever. Event past level 4. I mean, I guess you would have to still buy it in a traditional sense. Okay, let me read it again, though. You have been commended while I did my best to keep my series alive. I won't say I did it for the team. This is my first time playing the guy, dude. Like, but I guess there's certain innate skill, and I wasn't even meaning to play that person. I was trying to play the other one. But I guess that's not breaking a rule. It's like, whatever. I just have to play as people I haven't played as before. You don't really have to go in order. But I asked you if you had one of your many contacts over. Okay, shoot the thing I understand. Counter a single attack. Disperse into smoke and become ethereal. Launch forward, dealing 4. Yeah, that didn't seem like it was doing much at all. Launch forward and incapacitate an enemy for a brief time while dealing 2,000 over 1.5. It doesn't do that, though. I swear, it didn't do any damage at all. The one time I did it. You actually have to click the button down to attack, or did I cancel it, or I don't know. You know what these games do is they sometimes give you like very little feedback. Like, it doesn't tell you anything. Like, sometimes it'll just be like, oh yeah, it does this thing, and you just have to understand what it means. Like, oh, summons an orb, and if the orb does this, then this happens, or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, they're very just to the point. Like, once you know, it makes sense, but there's a lot of nuance to it beyond that. Like, giving tool tips and whatnot is not really something it's being like super verbose about. Yeah, this is like a perfect arcade game. You just sit down, you just play it. It's very to the point. I mean, Overwatch is like that too, but there's something weird about Overwatch. Like, this game maybe is more laid back or something, but I never thought I would say that in the context of comparing it to Overwatch, though, because see, we do have a tank, so we need a healer, but we're not going to get one, so then we're going to lose by default. Like, that's the problem, because they don't have to be a healer, or they're taking one for the team. Is this guy going to be the long streak? Not to jinx it. So we get the Yagarath clown guy. We get the Meve, who I hate. We get Furia, or we have 2 tanks, which is actually fine with me. Fernando clown. I can't use Yagarath clown if I'm going to call Fernando the clown. No damage. I am the damage. That's fine. 2 flanks is okay. XS, what the fuck, bro? What is XS? Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused about the ult, but it's okay. Like, I'm not talking about the last one at the end where I missed it or whatever. I mean, I did it to the tank, and it just did nothing to them. Unless they got healed for, like, the exact amount that I did, but it really looked like I did 0 damage. So I'll test it again here. Is also a gun. Is definitely totally normal. Ruler of the Sandcastle. That's always a soft spot for me. 5th anniversary celebration. How could it be Oh no, that must be an old title though. This has been out a lot longer than I expected. In fact, it almost doesn't make sense when it came out. It came out like right around when Overwatch came out, 2016, right? Like, it could be, oh, they copied Overwatch, but how could they have copied it and made it that fast? How would they have known? I don't know. Maybe this deserves more credit then. Also, I'm writing these down. I can remind you about them later. Yeah, it'll just be hard to put together when exactly I said it, I guess. No, you don't have to delete it. Yomi, your heavy hit with Infernal Blade deals an additional 150. Fight deals 25% with each hit. Increase the travel distance, regenerate 2 ammo, reduce the cooldown of Billow, increase your movement speed, reduce the... I don't know. Usually I just stick with the same one, not because I think it's good. I don't even look at the other ones. That's something I probably should care a little more about, but you should think you shouldn't have to care about the shop, and you shouldn't have to care about the talents, and you shouldn't have to be great to win at this low level, is basically the point. But you obviously do. A little Transformers role player here. Turn the Fernando clown into an even bigger clown than he already is. That's not a Transformers crossover. It's a Magic the Gathering crossover. We have 2 tanks, 1 healer, and 2 flanks. 2 tanks, 2 flanks. Ever seen that? Whatever. Tube video of 2 girls. Whatever. I won't even say it. 2 tanks, 1 healer. Ha ha ha. First blood. Okay. Yeah, let's just win in 1 shot. I was trying to make a joke, but I couldn't actually say it the right way. What did I just do? 75%. It's very easy sometimes to, you know, just finish it off when you start like that. 2 girls, 1 tool for... Okay. And that one's kind of my fault. I shouldn't even bring stuff like that up. I can't complain if somebody says something related to it when I'm the one who rose the subject. Fuck, I should have used Q. Told me not to say it directly. Yeah, I don't want to say it even indirectly though. Oh no, we were doing so good. It just happens so fast. Like by the time we run back, it's already over. Like what the fuck? That's all it takes to cost you the whole game. How? I was still in my little smoke cloud. Aw, come on. I want these to last. I should make it so like I only do 1 character per episode. But that should be the case anyway because the episodes aren't that long. And so it's basically a case where just, you know, if you just win a couple games, that's all you need to do anyway. Hey guys, just not paying attention at all, but... What is he doing there? Because he's reloading, he won't let me use the Q? Because I definitely hit Q. I have to do like a camera on my keyboard so people don't question like, wow, you're so bad. Why didn't you do that thing that I just tried to do? But it just didn't work. That's the thing I would do. I wouldn't do face cam, but I would do like keyboard cam or whatever, controller cam, just to show sort of... Why are we getting rolled over so hard? What happened? We started off so good. So they get 2-0, but we could still do the same thing. Didn't seem like a bad team or anything. Even having 2 tanks isn't completely terrible. That's one thing you can't do in this game. Like the 2 key differences from Overwatch is just there's a shop and there's no ability to actually, at least we have the ult going into the next one. We have no ability to actually I forgot. There's a shop and there's something else. Huh, I can't even remember. It's the fact that you're able to... What the hell was it? Basically, it's similar to Overwatch in almost every way. Which is fine, you know, it's a good... There are certainly worse ways to do it if you're gonna take after something like that. So we do have the ult, we do have some capability to... Does that mean they're on a 20 kill streak without dying? What is going on? How did they kill you that fast? It's just one dude. It's obviously my fault if we lose because we always start off good and then we get rolled over. Right? All you have to do is keep the pressure on, just don't die. Now our whole team's wiped. And if I try to go in there by myself, it's not going to end too well. What if I do this? You just die. It doesn't make you invincible, I guess, when you do it. Skill issue. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell is going on in this game. We start off with that amazing push and then they just give up. The same thing happened twice. Like, it's amazing. Fucking stupid. We could still win. We can come back from a 3-0 deficit. That's the whole beauty of it, but we're not going to. So dumb how you lose some of these games. Like, what are we supposed to do at this point? I could be an esports pro best player in the world, and I don't know what to do here still. We have a healer. Maybe we would have rather had 2 healers than 1. Yeah, clearly it's because we don't have a damage character, even though, you know, flank characters are basically damage characters in their own way. I don't see why that's such a big deal. It's certainly not as bad as having a tank, not having a tank, or not having a healer or something like that. I mean, okay, that at least I'm standing out in the open to multiple people, but still. Gonna get actually swept out of here. That first game was so fortuitous that it almost boded well. It was a sign of good things to come, but this game is just demoralizing. I don't know what I can even do there. I can't even step out. We're just kind of all spawning at different times or something. That was so stupid. Both times at the beginning, we had like 75% done, and then it just falls apart. Okay, fine. Let's play the chick that we were originally trying to play. I actually did kind of like that guy, but most of the heroes in this game I have liked. It doesn't mean that they've liked me or that I've done too well with them. Yeah, there's no flanks. Maybe I won't do any healers because I'll just or definitely I won't. Yeah, automatic rifle, fire a charged shot, charger rifle. So this one kind of right click is supposed to hit everything in your vision, which I don't know what exactly that means. Take reduced damage. I guess I always assume ults just make you invincible somehow. You need stream elements. I do have it for certain things, like if somebody falls or whatever, but I don't think it does the whatever watch time. Yeah, whenever somebody follows or subscribes and stuff, it does show like a little overlay and whatnot. Yeah, this title is actually suited for me playing healers, but I guess if we have other options, we may as well do it. I don't know what this is. Is it like a free champion token that we get 1 for each one? And I don't know when I got this 105 because I've never done it. I've never gotten any since then, and I've had it since pretty early on. I've obviously been a totally free-to-play thing. That last game felt so weird, didn't it? Like, okay, maybe I didn't play well, but I didn't play too well in the first game either, so that wasn't the difference. Flank difference. No, what would be hilarious there is damage diff. Damage diff, because we don't even have one, but I really don't think that's all that important. You're not going to steal it from me this time, dude. Why does that look like a sword to me more than a gun? Tyra Banks again. She's riding her little broomstick there. It was like a female-only party over here. Do a female-only team. We would have it, too, if the tank wasn't that. Choose that ass chick or whoever. Do an all-female team versus all-male team. For some reason. Little 6. We haven't played as her, Eevee. We haven't played as Ying. We haven't played as... Have we played as Io? I don't even know. Or yeah, he has his YouTube handle and his name, Little 6. Alacrity, Grace now hits all enemies in front of you. Like, what is all this? If I visit a champion page to create a loadout, visit champion precision, eminence, capacity, increases movement speed, reduces cooldown of Grace, increases travel distance of Grace. Okay. Where's my mount? What is this? What is this level? Wait, it already started. I thought we were... What is this? Okay, so right click is supposed to hit everything in your field of vision, basically. Once again, get them to 1 HP and you can't finish them off. That was more so just because of my bad aim. This is sort of a YOLO type of thing where we just do random stuff, right? YOLO type of game mode. 372, then Q is going to hit stuff sort of in a line. You charge it up a bit. F is going to go back, kind of like Ash's thing. I did predict that. For that, I did the wrong way where I sort of... You shouldn't even worry about trying to kill the tank here because you're not doing like an objective. You're basically just trying to... You're basically just trying to, whatever, just run and gun and just kill whoever you can. Oh, look how low that person is, but nobody will ever touch them. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck? I can't win a 1v1 against this clown, who I was just playing as, too. That's how you enable watch time? Okay, I'll look at it. She's right in front of us. I have a hard time understanding how we wouldn't be able to kill him, but I guess part of it is my fault. Or I have this desire to always tab the thing. I just want to mess up one. I'm sure I can do it from what I already have installed there. Why are you so hard to kill? Like, what is going on, dude? Not really even doing anything, so I can't even complain here. Reduce the amount of damage you take, but just die even as you're doing it. Canyon alt, whatever the canyon word means in these games. Canyon Zenyatta, somebody called me. My one and only time playing Zenyatta, I guess. 1 HP, never kill. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to the tank there. I guess it was hammer time there, haha. All these attack animations that don't mean anything because they're basically like, you know, they're melee weapons that don't, that are ranged anyway. I keep forgetting to hold that down, I guess. 16 to 5. You couldn't completely blame me for that, I'm sure. Or why does it go in there? Why? I don't want... I'm trying to do the F to go back, but I guess I'm holding... I guess I'm holding it forward, obviously. I'm just dead no matter what. I step out for like a millisecond. Why would you push? I wasn't trying to. I was trying to back up just to use it as an attack, but... Like, why would that ability even do that is the thing. It's supposed to be a backstep where you shoot them and go away. Yeah, you have to... I was holding forward, I guess. I think Ash's ability works like that, where it always pushes you back no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're moving. 1 HP, 5 people on him, but I still don't think we killed him. We're going to lose this one pretty badly, I guess. How the fuck do we even get up there now? Little parkour puzzle. I don't know what's happening. But you can do it sideways, too. It's pretty cool. I don't know what that even did entirely. That's the boomstick. It does that. If we can hold the spot down, at least we might have a chance, but we have to recover 18 kills, which I don't think is going to happen at all. Doesn't really feel all that interesting here, but we might have some vague chance. Just play it totally like a pussy, use the cover to keep knocking us out of there. Takes me like an hour to get back up there. Imagine if we did come back, which there's maybe some vague possibility that we'd be able to. If we use the cover like degenerates here, we might have some chance. Are you holding down the trigger when aiming at a wall? Because you have infinite ammo, so there's no reason not to. You might hit somebody ultimately by accident there. But that's always good as the finisher when I complain, like, oh, we never... Just always be shooting. Shit. Still have 1 HP there, not bad. We had a little good comeback moment there potentially. Fuck. Whoever holds this spot down could have a major advantage, I guess. trigger. I mean, we're obviously going to lose if you look at the score, but I guess it just doesn't matter. I guess we will be playing a healer then, not that I'm giving up by saying that. It's sort of my fault, but not, I mean, 11 deaths out of 32, certainly. Seems like I'm almost throwing, I'm feeding. Where does this even go? Sounds like giving up. I mean, hey, we'll go on a 26-8 run, 26-7 run. That is often the trope with these games, is you're trying to just basically... Are you fucking serious? You're trying to just basically use all your abilities whenever they're up, just for the sake of using them, because the cooldowns are so short and you don't have a limit of ammo or anything, so like you may as well just do whatever you can do whenever you can do it, even if it's not a good optimal use of it or whatever. I mean, we were doing pretty well up here, so we should keep doing it, but I guess that's a good reason why not to go there. Okay, dude. Even if I died 0 times, we would still be like 10 down, so like it's not my fault. It's interesting how that can be used like going in any direction, but I didn't mind this character. I actually kind of liked the last guy quite a bit, but it was just not meant to be, I guess. Let's at least start off a little streak with a healer. See, there's no reason not to shoot all the time, because what's the downside? Unless your shot is like really slow and that like you might miss in between them. Nice defeat screen. Why are we looking at a random wall? At least show me the other team making fun of us. Okay, so we have a healer now coming up, I think. Some of these are just very, very depressing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of those characters, but again, there's no guarantee that we'll get them on the free rotation. You know how babies are made? I don't. 3 left here. 0 tanks that we can play as, at least right now. So we liked her, but we couldn't do much with her. Pip, the rogue alchemist. So this guy's got to last us a long time. Potion launcher. A custom-made launcher that fires volatile potions that explode in an area, dealing 600 damage. Somebody should have one that it either heals you or does damage, depending on who it hits. My mom says it's a store could bring the baby. Explosive flask. A deadly concoction that bursts to deal 145 damage and slow enemies in the area. Okay, so just crowd control, damage, and then healing potion. Q, throw a potion that heals allies for 1,000 when it explodes. Reactivate this ability to explode the potion in the air. Okay. Wait, I wonder if the enemies hit that, if it blows it up early too. Probably not. Launch yourself upwards, increasing your jump height. So you're a healer who only has 1 healing ability, though. None of the other ones have anything to do with it. Right, the potion launcher should heal your enemy allies too. If look how understated that is. Evil Mojo, launch a mysterious flash that polymorphs enemies and deals 200 damage, turning enemies caught in the blast into helpless chickens. Launch for a minimum of 2. But what do you mean minimum? Like until they get hit, or like how does it determine that? So right click and alt are just like crowd controls, and then basically we can just do it from here actually, I guess. Let me look at it again. You'll polymorph everybody. Deals 200 damage in a 40 unit radius, turning vulnerable enemies into helpless chickens for 4 seconds. Minimum of 2 seconds. Have 1500 health and return to their previous state and health values when the effect ends. I don't know, that seems kind of convoluted. Not saying it's not good, but F is just jump. And Q is the heal, so mainly I'll just be doing the Q. But it doesn't really have to come at the expense of anything else, but if I'm the only healer, right, they're going to be relying on me, which I am. You have 1 damage, 2 flank, or maybe it's the opposite. I always confuse those icons. Activated event pass team booster. Nice. That's like in Marvel Snap, where you up the ante, like, oh, I'm going to double my bet because we're so confident we're going to win. You just wasted that on a game that you're going to lose anyway. Yeah, that should always be my excuse. It's only my first game with this character, but it shouldn't be because I should go on a really good streak. So it should never be my first game. Yeah, why has Imani been on that for so goddamn long? It kind of discourages me that I'll get a lot of free, free ones that I haven't played because they keep reusing the same ones over and over. The body of who used to be Admiral Judd Roberts. Yes, of course. Him. I'm glad you told me that. Meaningful piece of lore. Increases the radius of healing potion. That's good enough to justify it. Why are we like... Oh. Like all this random lore. How much longer will it last for? Like until I run out of heroes. So we still do have quite a few left. But again, it could happen where even though I haven't played some, I don't get to play as them because they're not free or they're not... I can't afford them with whatever I've earned on this journey. So it is getting very close, but all I want is like one super long streak before it ends, like with any of these characters, like a 20-game win streak, which might seem crazy, but it should happen at least once between all of these. Longest one is probably like 4 or 5. I don't even know. It's not very good, to say the least. We're at least getting different game modes. You got to spam the Q. Or wait. You got to keep doing that, but I guess you really can't do it too well because the cooldown is such that it's going to be difficult. So doing it in the air doesn't seem to matter much. Or like, see how I'm just shooting there because I only care about what's in the vicinity of the tank. Now he's going to get too cocky and fuck up. Chill out, dude. What else am I forgetting to do? Right click is there. Like, why are you going so far out and overextending, dude? How do you talk so much? Doesn't he get bored not complaining? Yeah, I mean, I never used to talk quite as much, I guess, but that's the whole point of this, I guess. One of the reasons I watch, I mean, yeah, that is the whole point of streaming. Give your commentary or to show off your face cam, ha ha ha, because everybody does that. Okay, dude. I mean, he's taking a little bit too much there. I don't get how it works exactly. Sometimes you're doing it like, you can do it like twice in a row, or you can like blow it up in the air. I don't understand. Looking at the Fernando dude. I don't get it. You can do it like twice in a row or what? I totally missed that too. Maybe I'm spamming it too much back to back where I can't do anything about it otherwise. Trying my best, but it doesn't seem to entirely be working. Or he like overextends too far sometimes. Where you don't need to be doing that. Wait till he actually needs the heal, I guess. I can use the ult anytime I want. Okay, see you later. This is okay. Right click this shit. He doesn't seem to be needing heals, and I don't give a shit about healing anybody else either. I'll just play it totally face roll here. I don't care how much damage I do either. Should maybe do the ult here just to sort of put the clamp down, but I don't feel like I really need to do it yet. I can't tell like between the two what's happening. One of them is causing maybe the potion to trigger. The other one is maybe like, I don't know. If I did polymorph there, would that stop the thing actually? Would that turn the dragon into a chicken? Like, I don't even know what happened. This Fernando guy's actually really good. I'm not even doing the best job healing, but he's doing a very good job staying alive. I'll give him a ton of credit. Have fun streaming for the next week. Join when I can. Okay, I see it. You know what time it's going to be, because it's always going to be super goddamn late, unfortunately. For me, at least. See, that just threw the potion, but what does this one do? I guess it does throw it again. You have like 2 of them back to back that you can do. It's pretty... Don't do it. Don't do it, Fernando. You've been doing so good, but you don't have to chase. Don't chase. Just chill. It's exactly when you die, and you fuck up the whole game. You fucking... I called it. Now we're gonna lose the whole game because of it. How am I like a psychic where I know exactly what's gonna happen when it's gonna happen? You have to survive for long enough to deal with the thing here, which is gonna be hard to do. And if we lose this one after that, okay, Fernando's back in action though, at least. Kind of lost control of it for a second there. Nobody's really targeting me in the way that they probably... Or he died again, which was kind of my fault. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay, at least you're killing this. The healer's getting a kill streak. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not really doing a very good job healing at this stage in the game. But it's okay, I guess. Trying to do it, I'm trying to do it. What are you doing? I keep doing it like on myself. I don't understand fully still how it works. I don't mind it, but it's almost like I wish I had more healing abilities, or at least like more than one, basically. Maybe I gotta read it again. When you hit it twice, it does it like where... Okay, that was at least a very decisive sort of victory. Until Fernando ran out there was never in doubt. Let me read it again. Fernando isn't a member of nobility. He's not a knight. Yeah, he's actually a member of the Jester Association because he's a fucking clown. What do we got? He's over here. Oh, yeah, it is doing it by mastery level, so it's kind of deceptive. But I guess when they're all at 0, it does sort it in some sort of order, whatever. Mysterious Flask. I don't really see where the flask is being launched because so much shit is going on. So maybe I'm not really doing that very well. Throw a potion that heals for 1,000 when it explodes. Reactivate it to explode the potion in the air. But what does it mean when you get to do like 2 in a row? I really don't get it. I was doing it and it seemed to work. And then I did it again without the 7-second cooldown. Does it like reset every time it blows up? Or does it mean... I don't know. It seems like you almost get 2 charges on it. The right click is pretty good too. If we go on a couple game win streak here, we could buy Pip for next time, or he could be free again because some of them are just like free forever. So he would cost only 15,000. So that's like a perfect one to buy too. But let's not get overconfident. I mean, at least on average, healers will do better than other roles just because it guarantees that we have a healer, and we also have a willing healer because I'm always like that, where I sort of just am very, you know, eager to heal. I don't care about anything else. At the end, I got a little bit lazy because I was just... I don't get how the queue works. Like, I got to watch it in a... You know why? Because you're playing it for the first time, and you've never used the ability before, and there's so much shit going on the screen that maybe it doesn't affect other people, but, like... I can't tell what I'm doing because there's too much going on. So it's hard for me to understand exactly. I'm throwing the potion and then it just sits there until I do it, or I'll test it like in the first room, I guess. No front line, no damage. But they were doing a very bad job of killing me that game. Right? I wasn't doing anything like evasive or using my F ability a lot. They literally just didn't target me. So that might not happen here. Or I guess the tank was protecting me pretty well, but to an extent, I was just out in the open and they just weren't coming for me. You can measure how unfair the matchup is, I guess, by the mastery levels, which here they're pretty even. So, right, it's not like somebody's mastery level 100 or whatever the max is. I complain about the payload mode so much they stopped giving it to me. It's not like I unchecked it or something. Mega Potion is important. Just try to do the best heals you can. Or actually, let me get off the stupid mount. Or can I even do it now? I can't get off. How do you get off when you're in... Ah, fuck. I'll just have to pay more attention when to do it. This would be the perfect time to test it, but I can't. Why would it do that? So when you get on the mount here, you're just locked in it. Shift doesn't work. Using an ability doesn't work. Okay, fine. Spam the left click, spam the right click whenever it's up. Do the Q. So who's the tank even? This Asan guy? Or no, it's not Asan. It's whatever. Yeah, that could be like a game that you play with somebody who's never played one of these games before. Guess the tank, guess the role. And for some of them, it makes sense. Like, oh, it's the guy in the armor, obviously. But like, what if it's that Sigma guy from Sigma who? Sigma balls, haha. From Overwatch. Like, some of them don't entirely look like that all the time. Yeah, jumping in the air is really gonna save you there. First blood. So who are we trying to heal and why? See, that did the potion. It did it. Right, so when is it that we're in a problem of fuck, I even tried to heal myself there. When are we in the situation where it's not doing it and I do it again, basically? That tank was at 1 HP, dude. They did get him. Come on, we gotta make it last. Dude, what did that do? It like did it right on the spot. Maybe because I'm spamming it, so it ends up being like where you use it right away, basically. Okay, we have a mirror matchup with the tank. Is it going to be tank diff? Just use it whenever it's up is basically the whole point of this. The fuck? Well, nice job covering for me, tank. You're supposed to peel him. Okay, we at least still did it, though. Yeah, they seem to have trouble killing me on this guy, even though I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing there like a deer in the headlights. Like, I'm not an evasive type. I'm not a flanker where I'm going to go behind enemy lines in that role, and I'm not going to play defensively in this role. So it's like I'm a tank healer hybrid, like where I want to just stand there and do my role, but also not have to worry about dying, which is not exactly something you're capable of really doing. You have to find at least a clever spot to be in where they can't get to you or something. I'm just always too willing to go out in the open and just do stuff. The tank's doing fine. Damage is doing fine. Where did he even go, though, now? He's on totally the other side. I got to use that F, obviously, more often here. I swear I don't understand what's happening sometimes. Maybe it's so close to the ground that it auto just does it anyway, but... doesn't seem like he really needs healing. Maybe now he will. Push successful. Okay, pretty good. Let's just not get cocky, though. Everything's fine. Do it again. What is it doing there? I gotta... like, it's just doing... I gotta throw it, like, in the air to actually understand. You're so close to the ground that I guess it's just doing it automatically. Like... I don't know. I can't explain it. It's very visually confusing because it seems like it's doing two different things. One time it's just doing it automatically. One time it's waiting and then letting you do it again. But not because I'm throwing it in some crazy arc. It seems like it's just right in front of me. Whatever. Either way, we're still doing it. I'm probably just like throwing it too short sometimes and it's breaking on the ground or something. But the radius is actually pretty good too. I mean, I don't want to go in there first, dude. I mean, this tank's being a little bit slow to the party here. Yeah, it looked like I threw it there, but it didn't actually do anything. Let's please let's not get overconfident. I don't care about the damage I'm doing. All I care about is the heals that I'm doing. We do have the polymorph, so let's just do it. Yeah, that threw it right on him. This will be right on him too. And I like to just even overheal just to show like, look, dude, I got you. I got your back. You don't have to worry about anything, and we're all good. Oh, look at that accurate heal. Yeah, maybe it's confusing like when they're so close to you because it's happening like right away anyway. Combine that with the chicken thing, or in the lust of doing that, we end up letting the tank actually die. Use your ult, but then you stop healing. And that ends up fucking you over, but it's still worth it, I guess. Okay, just get out of there. I don't know who's hitting me. Somebody's going to flank from behind, obviously. Chill out a little bit till we get the tank back. He's already back. Everything's good. Don't finish this push. Don't give them any life or second chances here. Or like I'm totally on the wrong side of them anyway. the time I just tunnel vision and start playing like a damage character on a healer. When even I do that, then you know it's trouble. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. A little bit of healing there. Bit of a pushover team, actually, I must say. I don't know how much credit we really deserve for that, but that's good. Come on, I don't mean to jinx it, but we gotta have a good streak here. If I win the next one, we will save this guy for next time, and we can buy him if we need to. In the context of, obviously, him only being 15,000, but he could also be free anyway. Let's not get overconfident, but I'm okay with that. We're sort of padding the series just by the sheer nature of how short the episodes are, right? Like, if it's only an hour session or something, of course it's going to go on for a long time, because even if you lose in every character, right, it's going to take like an hour to even lose. Like, that's what League of Legends would do. Like, the game could last 40 minutes to an hour, even in unranked, or at least it used to be like that. That's just the normal length of a game. So if I'm only doing an hour session, like, wow, this League series lasted me like 2 years. But just because you're playing one champion every time and losing the first game every time, but you're still surviving because there's so many to choose from, like, right, like 200 plus. Which, of course, that would be on like a weekly free rotation too, at least I think. But just because this is on a rotation doesn't mean they're always different ones that it's giving you, right? Like, Imani's been there on for a long time. I haven't seen an Iman be this pronounced and in the public view since Pokemon. Ha ha ha. Pokemon. It's actually said like that too. That's the stupid thing. Like, she even said, oh, it's not meant to be a reference to Pokemon, but if you say it correctly, it's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon, because Iman is her name. So you say P-O-K, like poke, and then Iman, and then the E is just superfluous. But if you read it correctly, you're actually saying Pokemon, according to her name pronunciation, which is the whole... How can it not be a reference to Pokemon? Then what else does the poke part of it mean? It's like, it's a good name, but I'm sure she said that at some point years ago. Like, oh, it's not meant to be a reference to that. Now, this Omen is pretty good because he's rank 31, so he should carry us, clearly. Type of the Abyss, Dune Strider. We should be fine, I guess. It guarantees we at least have one role all the time. Even if we don't have a tank, we would always have a healer. Or even if we don't have a healer, if I was playing as a tank, we would always have a tank. We completely skipped the tank category today just by having a few of them left because none of them are free. So that's the problem we could run into. But I don't have any sympathy for myself there because it's like I've had plenty of chances to make some of these characters last, and I just have sucked even worse than I thought I would. And I will take full blame for that, regardless of whatever team consideration there is. He's actually pushing me around. Okay, so focus on the heals, and then I'll do a little bit less else. Just right quick and stuff. Is that guy even a tank? I don't think he is, but he was playing like one. Trying to do the Q, but I can't do it. Something was not right about that encounter. Okay, it looks like we're gonna lose this first one at least. Or that Omen is gonna fucking end them all by himself. This guy's almost dead. Like, they're playing like maybe a little bit too aggressively where like I can try to heal you, but I can't do it every like 0.5 seconds, dude. Okay, that was a good recovery, I guess. 66%. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sometimes not really paying attention now as much to healing as I should, but that's my whole reason for existing. Have to do it every time it's up. Maybe that was unnecessary even. Yeah, I like how much I'm not a target here. Maybe they don't consider you like a super big deal as a healer. Like, you're not that much of a threat, but like as this particular healer, because normally they would do a lot more than that. Or we have like another one too, I think. Or is that just the sniper chick who gets that default aura thing? But yeah, maybe I should do it more like that. Instead of trying to just target the healer, just stay in the middle of them and it'll clearly be okay. Overtime. Okay, we got to back off a little bit. We do have a problem when it comes to the heals now because it's very objective captured. Isn't this like a Ratchet and Clank looking dude? I've never played any of those games, so I wouldn't know, but some sort of cross between Ratchet and Clank and some other character like that dude from like Teemo, maybe. Teemo meets Ratchet and Clank. Kill the stupid chicken. Kill him, kill him. Doesn't really last long enough, all things considered, but that's like our first death, too. I'm getting 10 to 1 KD ratio as a healer. Not that killing stuff is even the priority at all. But again, the stats on the thing are very nondescript. Oh, shit. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, because in that situation, nobody's alive. So how are you supposed to 1v5 that or 2v5 that? Right, we got the 1 point. Now it's okay. Just let it go. Are you fucking serious? Oh, shit. Now we're all... This is the one death knell of beginner play, too. Like, everybody is going to be coming in at different points, and so we'll all keep dying and respawning at different times. Or maybe it'll be okay, but... Like, I thought I did it to him. I don't know how it works sometimes. I swear to God. You gotta chill, though. You gotta chill. Or this Omen is actually pretty good, though. Kill the tank. Kill the tank. Do something. Who needs heals over here? You need heals, I guess. I don't like to heal random people, though. I do like to prioritize the tank, but sometimes I don't know what I'm even doing, so... 2200 there. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, nobody seems to really target me. I'm just out in the open, just doing shit. Okay, good. We could try to push. See, you're not going to make it to the second one, so what was the point of all that? Who cares? Like, save your ults. Just save your energy and effort. Don't even worry about it. That is very sick, the angles at which you can do it. Yeah, give me like a heal loadout. Give me like an MVP of each role and shit. I love how it lets you play even here. Like, it's guaranteed that you're not going to win, but you still... Or no, you do get an overtime thing. I was trying to flank as a healer. Like, what the fuck kind of clown shit am I doing? Come on, kill him. I did my polymorph and everything, dude. Push failed. I'm still alive. Top mid. What does that mean? Top mid. 4 streak, 14 to 2. Like, what an amazing ratio. I must be really good, but that's not even what's important, right? As this role. But we were healing people as much as I could. 8 ult, 100 ult. Oh, just that's the percent, obviously. I thought that's like the quality of the ult. My ults are average 8 out of 100. Okay, so this is good. Let's just make sure we win this game so we can buy this guy for next time. It'll be the first one I actually buy for no reason other than just the timing of it. It doesn't mean that you even did especially well on them. Payload points. So it was fine, but we could have probably pushed it a little bit better. Or I shouldn't have wasted my thing then. Okay, go ahead and do that. Do this. Okay, dude. Very good throw because you're not going to be able to do anything then. Good ult. So now it's going to win them the first thing. This one just goes up almost like so fast, right? Like if your team wipes once, it's over. Like you're not going to be able to recover from this, basically. Or that's how it feels sometimes. Like they're already up to like 40%. And then it's hard to even regroup and even do anything. And now they're at least learning to target the healer, because clearly I must have been doing such a good job. So does that mean we're not going to end? Man, it's okay to be 2 to 1. That you can overcome a 2 to 1, but a 3 to 1 you don't want. So let's at least stop them here. That's fine. We can trade points for a little bit. It's not a big deal. Okay, what the fuck, man? Okay, I shouldn't go out that much as a healer, clearly, obviously, but... a healer who plays like a tank. We need a heal tank hybrid. I need to play Brigitte here. I don't think I've ever, like, even played Brigitte. She's always locked behind some sort of unlocked thing that I never get around to doing. As long as you ultimately stop them from getting the second point, you should be in relatively good shape here. Yeah, I missed them completely with that. I walk right into it. I don't know what I'm doing now. Important thing is just to stay alive and to heal them, but I'm getting too overly aggressive and excited for some reason. I don't even know. Is that guy a tank? I feel like he might be, but... everybody's dead. Just back off. Why does it feel like they're in slow motion? Like it takes them so long to kill me when I'm a healer, but not when I'm a DPS or something. Why does somebody always AFK? Oh, this guy's too good for us because he's Omen. Sitting on the horse all weird like, monk style. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not trying to throw. That was actually a mistake. Oh, wow. Then the best we could do is tie it if we win, if we push both of these. Guy was pretty nice too, but I guess I don't fully understand the arc of the potion throw. Sometimes it's just happening on the ground in front of me. Sometimes it's, you know, it's being launched, or sometimes I'm probably double tapping it in a way that I don't need to do. Come on, Omen guy, you're supposed to be rank 31 tryhard, so go ahead and do it. You can't always blame me for this, but I guess here you probably should, because it's my job to keep them alive, which I'm doing mostly as much as I can with the heals. A lot of these healers only have like one healing ability, right? You need like everything to be a heal, or like have the option. Like if it hits the enemy, it does damage. If it hits your teammate, then it does a heal. So then it's up to you exactly how you want to use it, basically. That one was okay, I guess. See, I can't do anything for a certain amount of time, so you either have to get heals from somebody else or just figure it out, basically. Okay. Not the greatest awareness on my part, but now we've wiped and we're gonna lose just because of that alone. That's all it takes. Like, we'd have to go in there and clear them out just the same way. Like, wipe their whole team, basically. Guy's doing his best over here. I can't believe it. Ratchet and Clank guy dies like that? Man, you cannot get a good streak ever. Well, at least we saved ourselves 15k. Starting to like healers more than anything else, but it's just not meant to be still. Fuck, man. When you lose so hard. Like, it feels like there's no chance. Even if I played great or played better, this wouldn't have mattered. So we lost as this chick, who I liked a little bit. I really like this guy, Zin. And then, obviously, we didn't play a tank. He was pretty good. We have at least one character that we haven't played in reserve, like, that you just kind of own when you start. Right, but beyond that, you would have to rely on the free ones. I guess I could do her too, but actually I won't. Or we could do both of the House Aiko. But no, maybe we'll save her. But see, the problem with saving her is she is 60k too. But no, I won't do it, because then I'll just be in a bad mood and like fucking throw or something. See you tomorrow.